Hello. Today I will tell you about the panda. Yes, I already know that you are going to write in the comments how cute she is. If you do not think so, then I will try to change your thinking with my experience and interesting facts. Let's get started. Pandas, also known as giant pandas, are a bear species native to central China. They have distinctive black and white fur, with black fur around their eyes, ears, and on their legs and shoulders, and white fur on the rest of their body. They are typically 1-1.5 meters, 3-5 feet, long and weigh around 75-150 kg, 165-330 pounds. Pandas are herbivores and primarily eat bamboo, but will also eat fruits, vegetables, and small mammals if bamboo is not available. They have a low reproductive rate and are considered an endangered species, with an estimated 1,864 left in the wild as of 2019. The primary threats to pandas are habitat loss and fragmentation, as well as poaching. The Chinese government has established several nature reserves to protect pandas and their habitat, and has also implemented strict laws to prevent poaching. In addition, captive breeding programs have been established to increase the number of pandas in captivity and improve the genetic diversity of the captive population. Pandas are also an important symbol of conservation and are often used in conservation campaigns and awareness-raising efforts. In addition, they are also a popular tourist attraction in China, with many visitors coming to see them in the nature reserves and breeding centers. Pandas also have a cultural significance in China and have been depicted in Chinese art and literature for centuries. They are considered a symbol of peace and friendship, and are often given as gifts to other countries. Pandas are a fascinating animal, with their unique black and white fur and gentle nature. While they are facing many threats in the wild, conservation efforts are in place to protect them and their habitat. It is important to continue to support these efforts to ensure the survival of this beloved species. The giant panda's scientific name is Ailuropoda melanoleuca, which means black and white catfoot. The name panda is derived from the Nepali word pomia, which means bamboo or plant-eating animal. Giant pandas are typically found in the mountainous regions of central China, specifically in the Sichuan, Shaanxi, and Gansu provinces. Their natural habitat includes dense bamboo forests at elevations of 1,200-3,100 meters, 4,000-10,000 feet. They are also found in the Wolong National Nature Reserve, which is located in the Sichuan province. Pandas have a relatively low reproductive rate. Female pandas are only fertile for a few days each year, and even then, they may not successfully conceive. In addition, pandas have a high infant mortality rate, with many cubs dying in the first few weeks of life. Captive breeding programs have been established to try to increase the reproductive success of pandas in captivity. Pandas are also facing threats due to climate change, as their bamboo-heavy diet is affected by changes in temperature and precipitation patterns. Climate change also causes droughts and flooding, which can lead to food shortages and damage to panda habitat. Conservation efforts are in place to protect pandas and their habitat. The Chinese government has established several nature reserves to protect pandas, including the Wolong National Nature Reserve, which is home to over 30% of the wild panda population. The World Wildlife Fund, WWF, has also been working to protect pandas and their habitat. They have been working with the Chinese government and local communities to establish panda corridors, which are strips of bamboo forest that connect isolated panda populations and allow them to move freely. Additionally, many zoos around the world have captive breeding programs for pandas, including the San Diego Zoo, the National Zoo in Washington, D.C., and the Smithsonian National Zoological Park. These programs aim to increase the number of pandas in captivity and improve the genetic diversity of the captive population. In conclusion, Giant pandas are a beloved species that are facing many threats, including habitat loss, poaching, and climate change. Conservation efforts are in place to protect pandas and their habitat, and it is important to continue to support these efforts to ensure the survival of this unique and special animal. In addition to the conservation efforts mentioned earlier, there are also other initiatives being undertaken to protect the giant panda. One such initiative is the Panda-Friendly Certification Program, which encourages farmers and local communities to protect panda habitat by growing crops that do not compete with bamboo for resources. Another initiative is the reintroduction of captive-bred pandas into the wild. This process involves preparing captive-bred pandas for life in the wild by teaching them survival skills and acclimating them to wild habitats. Once they have been deemed ready, they are released into protected areas where they can live and breed in the wild. International cooperation also plays an important role in the conservation of giant pandas. The Chinese government has loaned pandas to several countries, including the United States, Japan, and Spain, as a symbol of friendship and as a way to raise awareness about panda conservation. Education and awareness-raising efforts are also important in the conservation of giant pandas. Many zoos and conservation organizations offer educational programs to teach the public about pandas, their habitat, and the threats they face. Social media campaigns and documentaries are also useful ways to raise awareness about the importance of protecting giant pandas. In recent years, the number of wild pandas has increased, and they were reclassified from endangered to vulnerable by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN, in 2016. This is due to the conservation efforts that have been made over the years, but it is important to continue to protect this species, as there is still a long way to go to ensure the long-term survival of the giant pandas. In summary, the conservation of giant pandas is a multifaceted effort that involves protecting and preserving their habitat, increasing their reproductive success, reintroducing captive-bred pandas into the wild, international cooperation, education, and awareness-raising efforts. It requires the involvement of governments, organizations, and individuals, and it is important to continue to support these efforts to ensure the survival of this beloved species. Another important aspect of panda conservation is research. Scientists study pandas in the wild and in captivity to better understand their behavior, biology, and the threats they face. This information is used to inform conservation efforts and improve the management of panda populations. Research on pandas has led to a better understanding of their diet and nutritional needs. For example, scientists have discovered that pandas have a low ability to digest bamboo and that they need to eat large amounts of bamboo to meet their nutritional needs. This information has been used to improve the care of captive pandas and to ensure that they have a diet that meets their needs. Research has also shown that pandas have a strong homing instinct, and they are able to navigate long distances to return to their home ranges. This has important implications for reintroduction efforts and the management of panda populations. Scientists are also using genetic research to improve our understanding of panda populations and to inform conservation efforts. For example, genetic research has shown that there are several distinct subpopulations of pandas, and that these subpopulations have different levels of genetic diversity. This information is being used to prioritize the protection of the most genetically diverse populations and to develop breeding plans to improve the genetic diversity of captive populations. In addition, research is also conducted on pandas' behavior, ecology, and population dynamics in order to better understand their needs in the wild and to develop more effective conservation strategies. In conclusion, research plays a crucial role in panda conservation by providing valuable information about their biology, behavior, and the threats they face. This information is used to inform conservation efforts and to improve the management of panda populations. Research is ongoing, and will continue to provide important insights that will help ensure the survival of this beloved species. Hooray! We learned a lot of interesting facts about this unique creature, like a panda. Now, even I want to eat bamboo. Okay, I'm joking. Write in the comments what animals you would like to discuss with me. See you soon. Bye.